Well, it wasn't quite the result the Seahawks wanted in Munich, Germany. Seattle loses 21-16 against Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Terry Hollimon woke up bright and early to watch this game, and he joins me now in the Hawk Zone. Good to see you, my friend.
Good
Thank you for sticking around after that rousing game of Guess the Price.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Could we have guessed that the Hawks were not going to win this game?
I couldn't have guessed it. I thought that the Hawks would have been in a good position to win this game versus Tampa Bay, who's been struggling. But unfortunately, we came out on the bottom this time.
You think it was a result of traveling as far as we did, all that kind of extra pressure? Yes, no?
You know, I don't want to make excuses for this team, although I know we did have to travel very far, much further than Tampa had to. But again, I don't think it was a matter of the time zone difference and the travel. Since they went out there so early, they went out last Wednesday. They got a chance to get acclimated and, you know, situated with the time. Okay. So I think it was just a problem that they couldn't get their game plan going for them early.
The Seahawks' leading rusher was Geno Smith. Did you see the Bucs? What did you see them doing against the run?
Well, first and foremost, they wanted to start off by stopping the run and did a great job. And they had a guy on there that was actually on this show a long time ago by the name of Vita Vea. Used to play at the University of Washington.
Really?
Big, giant defensive lineman that did a great job of stuffing the run. And of course, the field conditions weren't very good for the style of run that the Seahawks like to do with Kenneth Walker III. So they did a great job of stopping the run. They left Geno pretty much, you know, one-sided, having to throw the ball a lot. And so, yeah, it was a good deal for them.
On the other side of the ball, defense couldn't get off the field. Third down was especially a big problem.
Yeah, it was. So the deal with getting off the field on third down when you're on defense is, you know, when an offense is going against you and you go 3 downs in a row, you're expending all your energy on the first 3 downs. The goal is to get out the field and get your offense back on, right?
Yeah.
But when the other team converts on the third down, they get a whole new set of downs, 4 new downs, so you got to go back to work again. So it's tough when you don't get off the field on third down. Going against Tom Brady, he's, you know, obviously the greatest quarterback that ever played in the game. So he did a masterful job of finding the weaknesses in the Seahawks defense and kept them rolling on third down.
You know, you can't take it away from Brady. He is good at what he does. The offense didn't find their groove until the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But they did come back to life.
They did. And so I think what happened, again, in the first half, you know, the things that they wanted to do didn't work very well. They had a plan that they wanted to do was, of course, was start the game with the run with Kenneth Walker III, who's been absolutely incredible so far this season. Yeah. And their plan didn't work. It reminds me of the old Mike Tyson adage. It says, everybody has a plan until you get punched in the mouth, right? And so the Seahawks came out and they had a plan to do this thing with Kenneth Walker and run and establish it, and it didn't work, and they weren't able to really reconstruct what they wanted to do until the second half, really realistically the fourth quarter.
Yeah. What do you think overall of the game? I mean, do you think the NFL was happy with the showing? Was this something that, I mean, it looks like fans were having a blast.
Oh, yeah. I think the NFL was really happy with the product that they saw this past weekend. It was a great game. You know, you saw some of the superstars of the NFL. You got Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback of all time, over there in Germany playing football for the first time. You have the Seahawks, by the way, which is probably the #1 team in all of Germany. Believe it or not, they have a fan club over in Germany, the German Seahawkers, that love the Seahawks. You know, when football became really popular over there, is when the Seahawks were on top of everything, when they had the Richard Shermans and the Marshawn Lynch's and Russell Wilson. And so they have a huge following over there. So the NFL is happy with getting a whole new group of European fans.
Is that probably why they were picked, do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think, you know, the game has gotten so popular, especially in Germany, and the Seahawks have such a following over there. They're saying, hey, let's bring this to the Germans.
So they're going into a bye week right now with a loss. What's the mentality? How do they approach the time off?
The bye week, especially this time of year, is important for any NFL team.
Right.
Guys are banged up, they're nicked up, they're hurt. It gives them a week to, you know, recover, recuperate, relax, get their mind and their body right, so you can come back and finish off the season in a strong way. At the end of the season is when you want to be playing your best football. It's when you want to be the healthiest. And this is going to be really important for the Seahawks, again, to get that rest, recuperate, go in and get the treatment that they need, and come back 100%.
Because their next 4 teams aren't that great, right?
Right. It's going to be an opportunity for the Seahawks, again, to keep an upper leg on the conference right now. And right now they're up, you know, above the San Francisco 49ers a half a game. So when they come back, you know, facing teams that have been having some challenges this year, this is going to bode well for the Seahawks.
It'll be really good. They're still in the driver's seat for this division right now.
Absolutely. And like I said, they're about a half a game up above the San Francisco 49ers right now, which is obviously our conference rivals. And if we keep winning out, we're in the driver's driver's seat. We control our own destiny. I say we like I'm one of the Seahawks, but you know how we are. We the 12s. We feel like we're part of this thing, right?
We do.
Yeah.
And it does feel, there's so much pride, actually, going back to them being in Germany and seeing them raise the flag. I mean, there's a lot of pride as a Seahawks fan. Which international city would you like to see them go to next if the Seahawks are chosen again for the out-of-country NFL game?
That's a great question. So I think probably I got a couple. Okay. So number one, I want to say Rome. I would love to see them in Rome because I think of the old school gladiators, right?
Yes,
in the Coliseum.
Just like open that Coliseum up, let them play there.
Exactly. You know, old school gladiator. This is a gladiator sport, the closest thing we have to that. So let's take it to Rome. And plus, I love to make the trip and eat my way through Italy.
Yes,
you know
I
what
will
I'm
go
saying?
with you.
Let's go. Let's make it a plan. NFL commissioner, set that up.
Hear that?
Yeah.
All right.
I'd like to be there, and I'd like to see somewhere on the African continent, maybe like Egypt or something like that, because I've never seen anything like that in Africa, and I think it would be such a cool thing to bring that to that environment.
That would be really fascinating. I heard someone else say Rio, but I think I'm here for Egypt and Italy.
Egypt and Italy.
I'm here for that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Tara Bear. Thank you. And by the way, my friends, don't miss the Voice of Romance, Johnny Mathis, at the Muckleshoot Casino Event Center. That's tomorrow, November 15th. Visit the website on your screen for more info, because that is a once-in-a-lifetime shot to see Johnny. Go see him now. All right. Thank you, my friends, for spending time with us today. You can check our website for more content. You can always send us an email and share your thoughts. But most importantly, get out there and enjoy your new day. We'll see you next time.